No. No. Yeah. No. No.
Dang, we are about to start this furry event. Oh my goodness. Let me see if I can get my fursuit hat on really quick though. I want to break the magic.
No.
That's the last thing I want to do, is break the magic. Okay, hold up. Okay, this is gonna be tricky. Oh, I still gotta get used to this. Okay, okay,
Yeah.
I think I got it. My voice is turning gayer as I speak. Okay. All right. Dang, all right. We are back. We are live. It is Thursday. I am finally doing another live stream after what feels like, excuse me, I'm burping in the middle of the stream. 500,026 years ago. That is exactly how old I am. But, you know, I figured it would be a good time to get another live stream going. It's been a while. How's everybody doing? How are y'all doing? I've had a very interesting week. I've had some real life developments occur. Not very great. It involves some family members. So yeah, you know, you got any vibes, any positive vibes, send them my way. I've been kind of doing like I've been working on like getting editing done because I got a video coming out tomorrow. Really excited about it. Because I mean, honestly, it's been a bit, right? But I managed to crank that video out. Got that scheduled. How's it going, Dimitrescu? Hi. Hello. Hi, Rusty. How you doing? I'm doing all right. You know, I'm hanging in there. Yeah. I managed to let's see. The bevy of choice of tonight was prickly pear. Topo Chico prickly pear. I don't really know what a prickly pear is supposed to taste like. I don't know these things, but yeah, it was all right. It was all right. It was all right. I'm a little hoarse today. I get it. It's cuz you're a horse. Yeah! I get it. It's your birthday? It is. It's no, it's not my birthday. Wait, why do you think it's my birthday? Why do you think it's my birthday? What did I title the stream? What did I even title? What did I call the stream? I don't know. Did I post something about that? No, my birthday's not until November. I still got a bit of a ways away. That's good. That's good that you're good. Good heat is heat. That is true. Yeah. I'm trying to like think about like what it's all about. Hey, sorry to hear about the family situations. You're my prayers. Thank you. I appreciate it. We'll be making a trip next week for the event. But oh, I had to. I thought you said that. I think you said this day years ago. You're this old, so I thought it was your birthday. Oh no, not my birthday. Not my birthday. Let's see. I'm trying to think of like what kind of wild stuff has happened. Oh yeah, so I went to the furry nightclub event in Wisconsin. It was really fun. I could not bring my camera with me. Like, I brought it with me like just to the very beginning of the event. And I got up to the point where the event started. I brought this with me inside. So I got a few shots of the venue of Fang, and it was really cool. You know, it had a nice furry nightclub kind of vibe to it. But once the actual event started, I had to kind of quickly turn this off, right? Because I don't want to be that guy that's filming at an event where people are supposed to, like, you know, feel safe, kind of be themselves, but it's not exactly how you dress typically, right? So I pretty much just stopped recording at that point, and I got a little bit of the footage for tomorrow. I kind of wrapped it in with my actual topic because I didn't want to just waste the footage, right? I had some good footage on here. The last thing I wanted to do was, you know, get rid of it. But okay, so I went to Fang, and then pretty much right after that, I got my my ears pierced. Not like right after, but like a week after that. So I actually was not able to wear my fursuit head for a good chunk of time, just because the inside of my fursuit head is kind of tight. It's not a very heavy head, but it's very tight. So it kind of brushes up against my ears all the time, and I didn't want to have like my ears get infected, especially after like just getting my ears pierced. Pretty much the best piece of advice was just to leave them alone. So that's pretty much what I've done. I just got to make sure I do not touch my ears. But yeah, I was told it's supposed to be like six to 8 weeks. And then I can finally change my my earrings out for the actual ones I got. I just have studs in right now. But the actual real earrings I got, I'm really excited about them. They're like that S, like the 90s S, where it's 3 lines connected together, forms an S. I've had them for so long, just never got the appointment to get them pierced. But yeah. Yes. I'm about to watch a Canadian Football League game on TV between Edmonton Elks and the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Not exactly the NFL, but it'll tie me over until preseason. It's like the appetizer, Rusty. You're getting the appetizer. The Fang video is gonna be peak. Yeah, I really wish I could have recorded more. It was a fun event. It was a lot of fun. I do want to go back. It felt like a convention, you know? It felt like a con, but only for one night. which was wild. We drove all the way to Iowa to meet up with some friends, and then spent the night, and then drove out to Wisconsin to spend another night to actually go to Fang. So I mean, it took the weekend, but the actual event itself was only one night. I actually don't even know, like, if Fang was an entire weekend, I don't know if I would have the energy to like actually like function. It was a lot of fun, but it was so much dancing and drinking and like, oh my gosh. Ugh. I'm all partied out. Yeah, buddy. Oh hey, thanks for the donation, New York. Oh god, I'm dying. Okay. Good evening, Cap. Sorry I can't stay, have work in the morning. Have fun and hope to catch you next time. Bye for now. Oh, don't march in the AC parade. Hey, I have a little bit of a sneak peek. Thank you, by the way, York. Appreciate it. About what tomorrow's video is. Because Anthrocon's pulling some weird, shifty stuff. I was like, you know what? Like, I feel like I've been in the fandom long enough to be like, oh, I have a voice. I have an opinion. Like, just kind of raise my my opinion. Man, I can't believe it. I can't believe they would do that. It's wild. Like, I get it. I get it on one hand, but on the other hand, there's other ways of going about doing it. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Yeah. So that event, that topic of Anthrocon pretty much was the fuel for tomorrow's video. Yeah. And the funny part is, in the video, I don't actually name the con, which is kind of wild. I'm like, a con who shall not be named, right? If any of the Fox Squad are attending Anthrocon 25, please don't march in the parade and protest at the poodling. Yes, that is. Anthrocon has I don't know. They made some choices. It'd be interesting to see what happens in the fandom as a result. We are living in interesting, furry times. This horse will be at Anthrocon next week. I have not been to Anthrocon in so long though. Man, it's been a hot minute. Yeah, bye York. Bye Toodles. Toodaloo. Oh man. So yeah, aside from the piercings and the nightclub, and the family stuff that just recently happened, like literally like just recently, I've pretty much just been at work, working, doing a lot of work. Yeah. I kind of wish I had a bit more of an exciting thing to share, but like that's pretty much been like my my existence. I've just been kind of like sucked into like 4 or 5 active projects at a time. But hey, I did go to San Diego. I went to San Diego like a couple weeks ago for a work trip. And it was great, like Shep and I got a room by the bay in San Diego, literally right outside of our backyard. You could just see the ocean. It was really cool. But I went there for Cisco Live, so all that nerdy stuff, configuring routers, configuring switches, all that great stuff. I took an exam there and passed it, which is cool. I'll take that as a win. I have another certification. Yeah. So it's been a roller coaster of emotions and activities going on. I kind of wish I could say it was all positive. But yeah. It was 2 years ago, not that long. Dang, okay. Okay, I mean, 2 years in the furry fandom, though, that's so long ago. It feels like a month ago was forever ago. It was a lot of fun, though. I'd say that Anthrocon, that last time I went, was probably the best one I went to. And that had 100% to do with the people we were rooming with. Your roommates can make or break your time at a convention. Like, you could go to the most fun convention ever. Like, a bunch of furries are just gonna be like, oh my god, have you been to WolfieCon 2025? It's so much fun, you should go next year. And then you go and you have a terrible time. Your roommates and people that you're spending time with, unless you're lucky enough to get a hotel room by yourself, you know, where you're just like dishing those big bucks, and you happen to get lucky enough to. Some of these cons have room blocks that only open and they fill out super fast. Either you're lucky, you're pretty well off / rich, or you're stuck with rooming, right? And there's nothing wrong with like finding roommates at a convention, right? Like, that is the most common. I feel like I'm doing a video right now. It feels like rooming is definitely like the most common thing to do at a convention, right? Like, you room with somebody, people aren't going to give you a weird glance like, what the heck is this guy doing? Do you see this guy? He's got other furries in his room. That's so freaking weird. No, nobody does that. If anything, it's kind of expected that you're going to be rooming with people. So with that being said, if you have some really bad roommates at a convention, you know, where they just don't respect your boundaries, they leave trash everywhere, start a whole bunch of drama, and the list goes on and on, right? Vaping underneath the smoke detector in the room. Not only does that give you like a big hefty fine, like they charge like an entire like $500 or something to your card, 200, whatever. Yeah. You can definitely have a bad con experience if you don't have some good roomies. So I would say definitely, if you can, vet the people. That's not a furry joke, even though I said vet the people that you're going to be rooming with, and make sure that you're not going to have a clash, if you will, at the convention. Personally, having known so many local furries, you know, like it's pretty easy to kind of have like groups of people I know I can pick from, like, furries out there, or I know that it's going to be a good time. They're known for paying whatever back the room cost, and you know, the vibes are all right. But yeah, hey, you're going to a con. If you can, vet your roomies, vet them. Well, I'm getting a good look at the punters so far this game. Each team has now punted once. You're on the hunt for the punt. You're a punt hunter. Have you seen Guilty Gear Strive? I have not, but I have I've seen Guilty Gear. Like, I've seen it mentioned on Reddit. I've seen it mentioned all over the internet, but I have not actually like gotten super invested into it. But yeah, like if you were to ask me what the story is, I would not be able to tell you. I'm just now finally getting into One Piece. I finished Dandadan, and it was the most it was a very interesting anime. I will give it that. But yeah. Yes. I'm slowly catching up to One Piece. I'm still on season 1, episode 60 something. People tell me not to watch the filler, by the way. Anytime somebody tells me not to watch something, that motivates me more to watch it. It's kind of like reverse psychology. I'll watch the filler episodes just so I kind of get like an accurate, like, hey, I watched One Piece. I didn't like skip around. I watched the show as it came out, you know? But yeah, did you see the Sonic Racing Crossworlds? What? I saw art for a Sonic racing game, I did not realize that that was like its own thing. I thought it was just like a character that was added to like a racer. I didn't realize like Sonic has its own like kart racing game. The heck? I actually I started Mario Kart World. That was pretty fun. Still unlocking stuff in it, taking forever, 5 ever. But yeah. Hi Koopa Network. How's it going? Hello. Hi. Buenos dias. Actually, it's not noches. Noches is night, I think. So like, what's evening? Buenos suerte? I don't know. I don't. It's been a while since I've taken Spanish. Yeah. It was kind of funny too, because like growing up, my first high school I went to was in Texas, and Spanish is spoken pretty frequently there. So I was kind of around it for a bit, and then I went to Michigan for like a very brief amount of time, and then Maryland. And in Maryland, I took Spanish, and people were like, "Hey, do you know how to say this?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course I do." You know, I grew up around it a little bit, but then I never spoke it again, and now I've forgotten all of it. Can we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? I'm not even gonna do it justice. I'm not gonna sing that. I do not have a good singing voice. I won't even try. Not today. Not today. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Those are some words to live by. Although, yeah. I don't know where I was going. I was like, I'm gonna sound all super deep and philosophical, but I lost my train of thought. So we'll have to put that one up on the shelf for a little bit until I can come back to it. Yeah. I did get a chance to try out Pokemon Violet on the Switch too, and they fixed so much stuff. The frame rate is actually fixed. The game does not crash. The original version had like a memory leak or something, and I still played it, but it was very, very rough. Now I feel like when I booted it up on the Switch 2, I was like, whoa, this is almost like a different game. So I deleted my old save file and started again, you know? I was like, why not? Why not? I still haven't played the DLCs yet, though. Kind of forgot they even came out with DLC. How's things with you and Shep Ben? This chat is weird. Are you talking about the Twitch chat? Yeah, I still have to like look through how it does its chatting. It's unique, to say the least. Which is kind of odd too, because like it shows up on the stream, which I imagine it's getting it from somewhere. But yeah, things with me and Shep, they've been good. You know, they've been good, and I'm not just saying that because Shep's in the stream and I'm afraid he will bark at me if I say something wrong. You know, like things have been good. We've just been really busy. Like either he'll be gone on a trip or I'll be gone on a trip, or sometimes we'll both be gone on trips. Yeah, so it really kind of makes that quality time that we're able to spend together, I feel, a lot more important, you know, because we have all this busy stuff going on, and just having a moment to kind of like chill and you know, not have a lot of other stuff going on is great. I'm about to die again. I don't know why. I'm coughing this stream. I'm coughing a lot. I think I'm turning into a zombie. What? 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 hi, Happy Feet. Hello. Hello. Chef. YouTube does it better. The the UI for Twitch. Trying to figure out how to set stuff up. Like, there's some similarities and there's also a lot of differences, you know. There's a lot of differences. But hold on, let me see if I even have this over here. Here we go. Here we go. I think I found what I was looking for. Okay. No. That's not what I'm looking for. No! I can't see the stream. No. Okay, here we go. All right, I was in another thing. Here we go. I found what I was looking for. So let's see if I really hope the audio is not going to be super loud. If it is, I apologize. But I kind of wanted to see what this has not been updated in so long. Yeah? No? Is it? I don't know. I can't tell if it's working or not. It's not working. No. Okay, it worked. Yeah, that essentially is how I feel right now. Sorry, I'm back. Touchdown Elks, by the way. Go Elks. You could do it. I got 113 the other day with heat wave we had. Oh my god, that is too hot. We only got to I think we got to 100 either 1 or 2 days with humidity, but I can't imagine 113. That is gross. Whatever's going on right now, there's this heat wave. Yeah, and it's not the Glass Animal song. It's real life. It's going on. Will York be able to catch a stream one day? I hope so. I met York actually in person at a con, and it was really cool because I had no idea until I was like, oh hey. Hi. How's it going? Yes. Hope yes. What do y'all think? I hope too. That is hot. It is very hot. It is very hot indeed. There gets to be a certain point though, when it's just so hot, I can't do any yard work at all. My house just has horrific grass. We have grass that grows this tall in the front yard and the backyard, and it makes it look like we just don't take care of the house, but it's we're either not here or it's raining and getting super hot at the same time. It's just, you can't win. I can never win. The battle goes on and on and on and on and on and on. But yes. Oh my gosh. What the heck? There's okay. Hi. Welcome back, Koopa. Hello. Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back. Oh. Yeah, it's definitely a loss situation. It is indeed. And also, I have bees living under my porch. So every time I have to like mow my lawn, I have to kind of like just sit there and like think about how I'm going to like get away from all the bees, because I really don't want to deal with that. I don't want to get stung at all. So there's actually a giant chunk of grass that's just not mowed because I'm scared of the bees. There's like an entire bee colony living under my back patio. But to be fair, these are not bad bees. These are not bad bees at all. These are good bees. They're good bees, you know? They pollinate the plants and everything, but at the same time, they're also bees, you know? I can only be so nice. Only be so nice. But yeah, I got a lot of bees. A lot of bees everywhere. That's usually why I have to mow my lawn at like early in the morning or like in the evening when the bees are asleep. When we wait for the bees to sleep. So can we be friends and can I call you my bro? Yeah? Yeah? I suppose so. Bees in my trap. Shep, what the heck? What the heck? That's a good one, Shep. That's a good one. I hear they're beerly friends. There are beerly friends. Beerly friends? Like beer? Like the kind you drink? Bees are nice, but well, they sting and they do a lot of sound. We need to be. Bees, yeah, I have a healthy respect for bees. Wasps, though, I hate wasps with passion. Like just yesterday, I went to go pick the mail out of my mailbox, and I didn't realize that there was I went to like pull it down, like my little mailbox, and a wasp just flew out of the mailbox and started like buzzing around my face. And me, being the really tough and ferocious fox that I am, I got up and screamed. I was like, ee! You know, and I kind of ran back into the garage. And the wasp was following me the entire time. Like it would just not leave me alone. So I went inside, shut the door behind me, and waited for the bee to kind of calm down. So I waited like 15 minutes, kind of like checking outside of my windows, right? Like all paranoid and stuff, trying to find any trace of this bee I could. Like it was on the hunt for me. And eventually, I think it was gone because I opened the door and like it was gone. You know, I was safe. I ran away. I bravely ran away. I ran away pretty fast too. Hornets are the worst. Yeah, hornets. We sometimes get hornets, but they kind of keep to themselves. Like there's a section of the backyard that they used to kind of be around all the time, but not really anymore. Now we just have bumblebees and paper wasps and occasional yellow jackets. Oh, we have a lot of spiders too. We have a lot of really big wolf spiders. And I saw one like about, I want to say like 3 weeks ago. I was doing some yard work back there and I noticed there's like a cornhole set in our backyard. I picked it up and underneath it there was this golf ball sized wolf spider crawling around. It was like the biggest one I've ever seen, at least where I am now, right? Like where I live, wolf spiders are big, but they're not that big. Yeah, it kind of spooked me a little bit, you know? Kind of spooked me. Spooters. Which is really funny when you think about it. In North America, there are only 2 spiders that you really have to watch out for. The brown recluses and the black widows. Every other spider is either just really big you know, I don't know, it's just a spider, but there's something that goes on inside of my head where I'm kind of like, ugh, you know, ugh, am I gonna die from this spider? No, probably not, you know. Well, could it bite me? Yeah, maybe. Would it suck? Yeah, it probably would. But, you know, I feel like I kind of like, I kind of freak out more than I really need to. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Yeah, I also, you know how sometimes you kind of like just start going down a rabbit hole of like looking stuff up? I looked up information about the brown recluse spider, and apparently they're not very big. They leave people alone traditionally, and their fangs are also really small. So like they can really only bite you like where your skin is super thin between your fingers. Yeah. I didn't know that. I thought that they were just like regular sized spiders. I didn't realize they're that small. Electric tennis racket. Here we go. Cap is a man spider. Shep, what the heck? Who what? Shep, what the heck? What's going on? What's going on? Big insects are menacing. Yeah, they are. Anytime an insect is large enough to like shake the lawn or the vegetation on its own, I'm like, yep, I'm good. I am good. Yeah, smaller bugs, whatever. Also, house centipedes. I don't know how we got to this right now, but we're just talking about bugs. We're just talking about bugs. House centipedes are kind of creepy. I'll find them in the basement sometimes. Like if I open the door and it's dark in there and I turn the light on and they just scurry away. It's kind of spooky. Yee! Oh, yeah! One won't see trouble. One tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize. I agree. Indeed. Down south there are brown widows and red widows, spiders that are cousin to the black widow and pretty poisonous. Are they like deadly though? Like if you got bit by one? I don't know. Widows 98. Widows Vista. My gosh. Yeah, but wasps. I hate wasps. That's how we got onto this topic. We're talking wasps and opening up mailboxes. Ugh. Oh my goodness. So this between right now and like a couple days ago when I got my video filmed, this is actually the longest I've had my fursuit head on for a while. My ears feel fine. They feel good. I think I've finally gotten to the point now where I can wear a fursuit head without getting an infected piercing, you know? Hey, have a great night, Calf. Hey, you too, Rusty. Hey. Oh my gosh, I got something in my eye now. I do hate that though. Getting a fursuit hair in your eye. Ugh. Ugh. Oh my goodness. So still, all those weird creepy bugs and horrific weather aside, I do love summer. I would definitely put summer as like one of my top seasons. I love it a lot. There's just something great about wearing a t-shirt and shorts. I wear shorts in the winter, okay? I have that kind of like crazy Midwestern dad energy, you know? Like it'll be December and I'll be walking around in the parking lot in my shorts and I get a whole bunch of weird looks, but I just do it for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why I do this to myself, but I do. It depends. The brown widows kill everything. I remember a show. A couple had a house infested and kept finding dead critters on their porch every day. Oh gosh, was it the spiders? What the heck? No! And like, were they pests? Like, I'm okay if spiders eat like mosquitoes and all those other creepy bugs, you know, the ones that suck. Literally, mosquitoes suck. But yeah. If spiders take care of those, I'm okay with that. Transformers 1 won't get a sequel. Transformers 1 won't get a sequel. Like the first Transformers movie, the Michael Bay one? Or are we talking about the animated Transformers? Which one? I like more the cold. See, I like the cold too. Except for when it gets to be like, you know, super freaking sub-zero cold. Wind chill. I hate wind chill. Wind chill could just go away. But if there's no wind chill, I'd be a-okay with the cold, you know? Having gone to Chicago in the winter, it gets really, really cold. Really quick. Yeah. Oh! Yes. For me, it's kind of a tie. It's a tie between summer and fall. Like if I had to pick which season I like the most. Ooh. I like late fall and I like early summer. Yeah. If I want to get specific about it. Specific. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I still need to like go back and look at some of my older videos. Like some of the what was it? I got it every now and then. Every now and then I'll get a notification of like a comment on some of my older videos. Usually whenever I see it, I usually assume it's something newer, right? But every now and then the algorithm's like the older stuff. That's actually what it sounds like too. That's what the algorithm sounds like. Little known fact. But sometimes it'll be on like videos from like back in 2017, you know? And I'm like, what was I talking about back then? So like I'll click it, like the video, and I'm like, oh wow. Oh wow. Things are different. Things are quite different. But yeah, I need to go and watch some of my older stuff again. It's been a while. I had a garter snake in the yard one day, and the outside cat kept swatting it and laying on it, and it kept biting him, and I had to pick him up and carry him away. But you had to pick the snake up or the cat? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Why was the cat laying on it though? Like what? Why? Why did the cat like decide to do that? Why do you hate planes? I don't hate planes. Planes are pretty cool. Oh, except I'm probably not gonna be Shep and I are probably not gonna be flying Southwest anytime soon. We got like we got mega delayed in the airport. Like 6 hours or something. And we're just kind of like, you know what? We're kind of getting the same benefits if we got any other airline out there, you know, like American, Delta, whatever. Southwest used to have like baked cookies. Like they would give you cookies on the flight. And they don't do that anymore. No other airlines really do that, but at the same time though, if I had a choice, I don't know. I would say probably American Airlines. I haven't really had a bad experience with them. Yeah, that is right. That is right. Shep says they were great, and then the new CEO ruined it. Yeah. Yeah. That happens. That happens. It kind of sucks that it happened too, because they were a really good airliner, you know. It's also kind of weird too, because they're called Southwest, but they fly everywhere now. I always just assumed, you know, it was like the Southwest. And it probably was that when they were first founded, but not anymore. Have you heard about Hatsune Miku? Like, is there new news about Hatsune Miku? I know about Hatsune Miku. That's the character hologram, right? The personality. They're international now. See, Southwest should just change their name to just World. You know, just call the airline World. I think that'd be good. I think that'd be fitting. You know. Yes. I've actually seen a few Hatsune Miku videos though. Every now and then they'll pop up on my feed, and I'll check it out. You know, I'll do my due diligence and check it out. I have not played Minecraft yet, but I've seen Hatsune Miku. Speaking of which, I still need to play Minecraft. You know, I have not touched that game since it came out, and it's like what, 2025 now? When did Minecraft come out? When did Minecraft come out? Okay. November 18th, 2011 was the official release. But it first came out in 2009 as a public alpha build. Wow. I had no idea Minecraft was around for that long. That is impressive. Quite impressive. I should have known that. The audio is gone? Hello? Is the audio fine? How's I'm looking at the audio right now. I'm seeing levels on there, but I can't tell if the audio's gone. It's good? It's good? All right. Okay, I was worried there for a second. I was like, sometimes I've pressed the mute button before, you know? Can you please do a video with advice about being in a same-sex marriage? I need advice. Thanks. Ooh. That could be an interesting topic. Oh, you know, maybe I should invite Shep on for that video. Huh? How do you feel about that, Shep? Would that be a good idea? You want to guest star in a vid? I mean, if not, I actually do have other furry couples who live not too far away that I could ask to be on it. Yeah. Hello, A. Johnson. Hello. It never went out. Move the mic out of the frame like a good little fox. Shep, what is going on right now? Yeah, happy Thursday. Hi, Kaminari. Kitsino Kami. Hello. My audio is not working? My audio is not working. I don't know. Did the volume go away? How about now? Is that fine? Is it working now? Is caffeine vegan? I'm not vegan, but I have gone periods of time where I don't really eat meat. Yeah, I'm not vegan though. I mean, I eat a lot of meat, but at the same time, I've gotten to the point where I'm like, you know what? If I want to live longer, I need to kind of be a little wary about what I eat and how much meat I eat. So I do have vegetarian meals. Pretty. I wouldn't say often, but I try and include them more. You know. Yes. I mean, Shep, I could also put like a I could put your avatar icon over your head for the video. If you're okay with that. Through the power of editing to make this happen. It's 79 degrees in Charlotte, North Carolina. It is not 79 right now. It's like 86 degrees here. I had to look at my watch. One of them fancy Apple thingamajiggers. Yeah. Hey, there we go. Shep just said, okay. So there you have it. Shep, it's going to be your first video. It's going to be your debut. Yeah. If only you wore it. I'm wearing it right now. I got a question if you if you don't want to, but you can. Can you do a face reveal, please? I have done a face reveal before. Pretty, actually not that long ago. Yeah. If you've seen the Midwest Fur Fest vlog videos or the LVFC video this year, my face was in it quite often. It's like that, but with earrings now. I would do a face reveal right now, but I'm all hot and sweaty. I'm hot and sweaty. And I'm also like super self-conscious when I'm hot and sweaty. I know I shouldn't be. I shouldn't be all worried about that, but like at the same time, I don't know, like I get in my head a lot about how my hair is, everything. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I can get kind of vain sometimes, and I shouldn't be. I shouldn't be. But I'm very vain. Oh. Oh. It's 60. 93. 93. Actually gonna get a bunch of thunderstorms too. I think it's thunderstorms. Yep, correct me if I'm wrong, but I could have sworn we have some storms coming up. I need to stand up a little bit. I need to stretch my leggies. I need to stretch them. But yeah, we're gonna be having some storms coming up. We are gonna have storms. It's gonna be stormy. You died. I died. How did I die? What? What do you mean I died? Is caffeine an artist? I have been known to dabble in the arts. That was actually my favorite subject in school, was art. I took it every chance I got. Everybody else in the classes. But yeah, you're back. What do you mean I'm back? Did the stream die? There it goes again. Or something. Or yeah. It could just be the ISP. All right. Well, I mean, hopefully it fixes.